Hello, we are back. So how you guys doing? I'm doing pretty good here. We're about to play another game. Simulate strategy. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. We started to see a mini losing streak. Now we might on another winning streak. Alright, let's go boys, let's win this. So, over the course of the last 4 games, I know we did see a lot of losses. We saw 2 losses in the last 4. We scored a total of 101 points. Because of our 71 and 69 points scored. And just like... Oh, it's Christmas Day, boys! It's Christmas! It's Christmas Day in this, boys. I didn't know it was this sunny here in Colorado when it's in Colorado during Christmas time, boys.
Darnold on first down.
There's not even a sign of snow.
The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. It's picked up.
Alright, we can see their press, but
this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Opening minute and already a trip to the red zone. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18.
boom! Oh!
But it's incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, the touchdown Broncos.
If I get... Oh, no.
And the Broncos on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
Cortland Sutton's injured. I know it's not Jamar Chase, but Sutton was riding this season. There's Robbie Anderson over there.
They made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. After the touchdown,
We're throwing dots! After this, we'll have 2 more games, and then it will be our first playoff appearance. You know what? We'll sub in Jerry Judy.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin
Okeechobee.
their next drive. They had to fumble on the last
Pretty
drive.
high on sacks.
The opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10.
His own guy tripped his own guy.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
101 yards this year for Christian McCaffrey. My quarterback probably ran for more than that this season.
There's Trimble, the tight end. And the ball is knocked out.
Let's go!
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players?
49 passing touchdowns. 55 passing touchdowns.
And they still find ways.
Breaks an NFL record.
2nd down at 7. Now Darnold.
I don't want this game to be like a big, big breaking game again. I just kind of want to settle down. Don't want to lose. I just kind of want to.
This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Muscles him off. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
On 1st down, Darnold, and his throw is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Darnold. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Darnold. He'll find the tight end, Sullivan, complete. Touchdown, Panthers. Stephon Sullivan, his first touch.
Just wait. I want to see an instant replay. I have a feeling that might be coming back. But his knee is down. His knee still.
Down on the year. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Point after, right down the middle. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So the drive there took 6 plays. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And Carolina scores to cap it off. Take it in at the 3. And out a little across.
It's okay, boys.
To 27.
Let's not make this into another losing streak. We just kind of want to settle down.
Offense at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the time.
Oh, yeah, that's a big-time penalty.
When you score points, it's a whole
That wouldn't even look at
figure out how to fix things there.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. If you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
So,
as soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated down.
oh yeah, that's right. We have Schuster.
Most of these quarterbacks, when they do that,
Schuster must have just came off of injury.
in this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
I don't remember seeing Schuster on her.
Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
Oh! Jamar Chase!
Jamar Chase with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
5 more touchdowns, baby! We just need 5 more!
His kick is no good. It's an early miss. We'll see if that has any ramifications later here as the afternoon wears on.
It's okay, boys. You got this.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Wait, no, that went out in the end zone, boys.
So we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself,
hopefully New England won, because New England doesn't really have a quarterback anymore.
So following the
England lost.
from the 25.
Sack! Let's go!
In there to get him sack number 14.
Larry Okunjobi.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding
Pass
some answers
rush.
right now. 3rd and long, it's Darnold trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he takes this.
Touchdown! Let's go!
The Bronco defense has a touchdown.
without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Let's go!
And that extends their lead by 2 more. And they turned the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
Let's go!
That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch.
Let's go! We the Broncos! We the Broncos!
Carolina getting set to take the field. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around? And he loses the football the second time. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. And that one quickly went from a big play for the offense, I thought it may go the distance, to a big play for the defense.
And how about the emotions for the defense on that play? It broke big. It was going to be a touchdown.
Jerry Jeudy, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
We need to hit 5,000 passing yards this season. Can't happen.
3 touchdowns at 21.
We're already this far into the season. We only have 4,244. We aren't going to hit 5,000.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now.
Jerry Jeudy only has 400 something yards. That's very normal.
Possession of the football goes over to Carolina.
I remember this pass.
On 1st down, it's Darnold. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I know how a quarterback works. When they get hit, the ball isn't gonna be as accurate, but like see on plays like that.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across.
Dante Jackson did not try hard on that play.
There on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can.
Washington was 5-10. Actually, my question is, what's the Eagles' record?
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 40.
Really, the Texans aren't playing good this season at all.
As we're through 1 on EA Sports. From the 44, Darnold. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey.
I don't know who 9 is, number 9, but number 9, honestly, I don't know who he is, but he's amazing.
Here's Darnold. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. It's picked up by the Broncos.
Dante Jackson. Dante Jackson.
Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Jones now. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So big pickup that time. And Charles, defending AFC Player of the Week, maybe bucking towards another award this week.
Yeah, they say they don't really care about the individual awards. You and I both know
they do.
It means a lot to them. It means respect around the league. And if he's able to show those kind of hands all game long, he can win a second one.
And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. And I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Now Jones. Zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal.
And to break a record.
Jamar Chase on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Broncos continue to pull away here this first half.
It's at 52 right now.
McManus's point after is good. And a route is on here in this first half. That time a 6-play drive. And a touchdown by the Broncos. After the touchdown, here's McManus.
Is Arizona going to be the team to beat this year? Actually, we already beat them, so.
And Smith chooses not to return.
The Cardinals are about to be the best. Oh, 5-9 for Philadelphia.
And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
To make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit, including himself, and find a way to make some plays in order to give them a little bit of a spark and rally the team.
We'll see if they can indeed rally down big on the scoreboard right now. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he went backwards.
Let's go!
30. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is,
come on, Arizona, you got to score.
Big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Now Jones on 1st down.
Oh!
He'll find his man Chase complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds.
Schuster.
It's a big play there for the Broncos. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Schuster's were getting really involved now.
Well, he's been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Rolling to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Dancing to his left. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Jamar Chase on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Broncos continue to pour it on.
36 touchdowns in a season.
So this drive spans 7 plays. And it ends with a Denver
if he can just show off, get 40.
Now to kick it away.
Matt Jones, he is 50 touchdowns, 55 touchdowns this year, or 56, because he's at 53 right now. 3 more touchdowns.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go.
Jacoby Brissett is literally their quarterback.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
I'd love to be the 3 overall seed right now.
Timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And the Broncos get there and take him down.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
The Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout.
Don't feel bad.
As they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing on second and long. Darnold. That caught by Trimble. They'll get 9 yards. That sets them up better for third down. A final shot before the break. Darnold. They'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. So and now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. Takes it at the 7. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Here's Jones throwing on first down, and it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Oh,
He completes it to Judy. His second catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down.
Everyone has their strengths, able to move to their right or their left, being able to throw the football. So that means you've got to work on both because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure.
A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over with the penalty?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
McManus's point after is good, and that will extend this big lead.
Let's go, boys.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Now he's ruled for 43 touchdowns this season.
The Panthers offense now.
He's looking like an MVP caliber player right now.
They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust? And, oh, my goodness, he loses it again. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
So, partner, that play broke huge. And when you can get a guy into the open field after the catch, he does actually turn into a running back. But in this case,
that's not his role.
No, not ultimately, because he didn't do what? He didn't secure the football. And if he had done that, that play would have been spectacular. Instead, he turns it over.
Yeah, a big play, all for 9. 4 yards remain for second down. Looking to throw. Jones. The quick slant caught. And the Broncos are going to be set up for the first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Back to throw. Jones. And that is caught. Touchdown.
55.
Jamar Chase there to make the grab. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. extra point from McManus is good. And the lead
He won't score a touchdown because who knows, we could not even score touchdowns these next 2 games.
play drive. And it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos.
We're playing the
Here's
Chiefs.
McManus now to kick it away.
We're playing the Chiefs.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So
We
will
beat
start
the
here
Cardinals,
at the
so
25.
that proved we're
Panthers out there
technically
ready to
better
begin
than
their next
Kansas
drive.
City.
They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think
That's a
now
what?
it's much
Game?
more in their head. What I
Wow!
mean by that is,
It's about to be a 7 and 8 team over there. That could be a playoff team. 7th seed.
They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far,
5
staying
and
calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
There's a nice pickup right there. And after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Darnold down to throw. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 35.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. A nice throw there for a good gain and a first down. And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
3rd and 2, Darnold. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
But with the score where it is, you're not thinking field goals right now. You need touchdowns. So that was a much-needed conversion there on 3rd down.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Not something you want. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Panthers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
Extra point splits the uprights as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded right at the goal line. And this return will net positive as it gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ballgame.
And he fires one that's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick.
26.
And the Panthers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
He's putting up rookie, but all pro numbers.
And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
We have a 3-game win streak coming up here.
So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Broncos.
A passing touchdown breaks an NFL record.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistake.
That's 2 games in a row that you break an NFL record.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Now he'll throw deep left side. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline.
Matt Jones.
Way down to the 9. A huge play there for Denver.
Is
Take long, one play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. We're still throwing the football here. Obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to step.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown.
he just broke it on time.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. McManus's point after is good, and that will extend this big lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive, and it ends with a Denver touchdown. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Miami almost won its first game.
Not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here.
Miami just won its first game.
And they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all to put it.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Michael O.J. Mudia. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I won't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taken at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Carolina offense about ready to go.
We've had 2 record-breaking games in a row.
Pick 6. Put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Fresh off the pick 6, it's Darnold. For Marshall, that's complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Back to throw, Darnold.
Back to throw, Darnold's his name?
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
Oh, for Joby.
He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
That right now That's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one good for 17 as it's set up better now for third down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter.
Chicago's 9-5.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late.
Buffalo beat Green Bay.
Now it's Darnold. That's complete to his tight end Sullivan. And it's a fumble. It's picked up by the Broncos.
At least I'm putting up big enough points to keep above them. Keep my head above. Keep my head above the water here.
We're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw taken in here by Chase. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones, now he'll let it go.
Oh,
deep left side. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, that was a show of support to even allow him to attempt to make that kick. And you know if he did, that would tie the NFL record. That's a heck of a shot.
Yeah, it would have been a big deal, but a little bit short. And oh, my goodness, he loses it again. It's picked up by the Broncos. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and they are going to get this one back, it looks like. So nearly like-for-like fumbles, but they hang on to this thing and keep it a turnover. And, partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but, man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been at a lot of practices, it's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling, maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
And that is not going to get there.
What?
It's short. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, it's still a good-sized lead, so they haven't necessarily needed him, but this is now 2 missed field goals for him in this game so far.
Yeah, and the question now is, will he be prepared when they do need him? Whether that's later in this game or sometime down the line, having a kicker you can count on is definitely imperative.
And that one drops to the ground, incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds, 19 left. To throw again on 2nd down. Darnold. Pass to Marshall on a quick slant. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. It's picked up by the Broncos. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. And, partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but, man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. It's a big play there for the Broncos.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent.
This will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Let's go, boys.
Some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch.
Let's go,
We're going to give you a
boys.
full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Extra point from McManus.
That's game, boys.
And the lead will swell by one more. And it looks like the Panthers' hands. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
What
It's picked
is?
up by the Broncos.
Wanna play?
And that will write a
I just gotta finish this
ball
game, okay? But you said you
Charles,
would.
it's one thing to win.
I
It's another
knew.
thing to
But
win
you
and
said
put
you
up
would
the amount
play
of
with
points that
me.
they
The
did.
game just
Who are they
ended.
clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points.
No.